Hello, 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 and what's up, my dashers? What's going on today? So, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to put the link up here if anybody wants to come in and join me on screen. Um, yeah, so it has been an interesting week this week. I have been hard away planning the Editing 101 for non-techies. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Um, because there's many editing programs out there. So I think the Editing 101 for non-techies are the best. So there's a lot of work that goes into it. It has to deal with, the course modules, scripting it, videoing it, editing it, posting it. But I want to make sure that the course gets taken care of as a whole. Otherwise, it's going to be confusing for a lot of people. So I'm just going to have a private playlist. And for those that want to um, get that, they'll have to just email me and I will give them the link and they can go ahead and do the course for free. So bear with me. It does take time. But so far I've got it all mapped out and I'm currently working on the scripts. Once I get the scripts all taken care of, then I have to do the B-roll of the editing process. And from there, for each module, and then edit and put it together. It shouldn't take me long. I'm hoping to get it done by the end of October. Hopefully, I can have it all done. I mean, because currently, right now, I'm looking at about 7 modules. So, and they're pretty lengthy, but at least they go into detail. If anybody knows my teaching style, that's pretty much it. Um, who's in the house? I got 2 people in the house. Whoop whoop! Come on, say hi. Anything. Rocky Mountain Huckleberry Chris, here you are. Yes, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How is it up there? Temperatures are still crazy down here in Texas. Still hotter than the hinges of you know where. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's still hot out here. I'm hoping you guys are at least cooler. Woo-wee. But I know it's been a heat wave and everything else. I'm having to do videos inside because inside the van, it's entirely insane. If I'm out there, I'm just going to be sweating. You're hot too out there? No way. Are you in the mountains, Rocky Mountain Huckleberry Chris? So are you in Colorado or are you, where are you located? Oh, I'm telling you, it is insane. And see, this whole heat wave has been crazy. I mean, literally crazy. It still amazes me. CC Kemper, hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm here. You made it. Yeah, I was just talking about the editing course for 101 for non-techies. I think I got 8 modules. And now I'm just writing them and mapping them out so I can script it and film it. So that'll be good. It's coming along, but I have to do it on my off time. Colorado Springs, Colorado, high 80s. Yeah, we're still in the mid to high 90s with the humidity just the same. So it's kind of wow. But for Colorado, that is high 80s for you guys. Wow. Simply see. Dashers, we dash off to dashers, we dash off to adventures. So, yeah, I have decided also I am going to start doing the Appalachian Trail through hike when I'm 60. So, I've got 5 years to train. Woo! 5 years to get myself together. I have most of my ultralight stuff. I got my Z-Pax tent and my Nero 35 liter, my trail runners and stuff, but I'm going from complete zero. So, cancer, I was starting to get into shape for it, and cancer took a backseat, and now my body's pretty much gone to where. So, I'm actually going to start training to do the Appalachian Trail. Whoop, whoop, when I'm 60. But yeah, we dash off, don't we? We dash off to adventures. We dash off to adventures. Hey, guess what? Oh my God, my washing machine video is coming out tomorrow. Oh, I know a lot of people have been asking me about that. So, yes, my washing machine video is coming out tomorrow. So that's the inside scoop. I have three machines or ways to do your laundry. One that takes less water, one that takes a gallon or 2 gallons, and one that takes 5 gallons. So I've got the small, medium, and large. Cool. Yep. Well, I mean, a lot of people have been asking because doing laundry in the van, you have to really think about, what you're really going to do. Are you going to, are you full time? Are you part? Like for me, for part time, part time. But if I know I'm going out for 2 weeks, I'm going to bring my bigger machine so I can do my laundry and not have to pack as many clothes. Right. But if you're full time, you might want the bigger machine. But there's a medium machine that, hey, I can just do my undergarments and my socks, because those really are the ones that you really need to launder. I mean, you can go a shirt for a couple days, a pants for a couple days, but your intimates, they need to be washed. So I have a medium-sized washer, and then I also have one that's a spot washer. That's, pretty good. So that is coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try and have it post around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, CT time. So that should be good. Looking forward to it at least. So what has everybody been up to this week? Because I gotta tell you, you know what's been crazy? This week I'm actually learning how to dehydrate ground beef and food. Here's you can't see it really well, but this is my ground beef. And I'm starting to learn, because when you're out in van life, when you're hungry, man, you just want food to be done, and to spend another 30 minutes to do, you know, to cook up some meat or something, it just takes away from time. And it's also good for hiking too. So hiking meals, learning how to package all that. Dehydrate sauces, put them into a powder, and then, use the powder. And, it just is going to save you time. You can put everything into a bag, heat it, put some water in it, and just finish up setting up camp or do something. And in 15, 20 minutes, you come back and your food's done. So, especially a solo traveler, for me, it's like going to be golden. So I can actually have a good, nutritious meal without having to wait 30 minutes to do it. I mean, what do you think about all that? Greetings from Orlando, Florida. Oh, you're worse. You're going to be hotter than me. Beef jerky. Yes, another good, source of protein. You can make your own. See, the ones that you get in the store are loaded with sodium, and, you don't know where the beef came from or anything else. I mean, you can buy steak and strip it up and, or beef, certain kinds of beef, and then just dehydrate it, add your own little flavorings to it or whatever, and then dehydrate it. Next thing you know, you have your own homemade beef jerky with all the protein and less sodium for the preservatives. I'm like, sounds like, a good deal to me. Also, like I said, for either hiking or for van life, just cutting your meals and having to have so much food when it can be vacuum sealed, and you can store twice as much food in your refrigerator or your cooler when you don't, when you're at home, like when you're at a home base. To me, it's like, a no-brainer. Dehydrators only take like 250 watts. It's not like it takes a lot. So even if you have a small little dehydrator that you bring with you, It's so much easier. So much easier, I'm thinking. That will save you money. Yeah, and you know what? It's really small, real easy. I mean, the ground beef, like for instance, the recipe for ground beef. Okay, so to dehydrate, you have a pound of ground beef, but you get the 95% or 98% fat free. So it's like $6 for a pound these days. But if you take that 1 pound and a half a cup of breadcrumbs, you got to have the breadcrumbs. Then you mix it all together and you lay it very thinly and cook it up. Cook it up and then pat down as much grease as you can with a paper towel. And then you lay it on the dehydration wheels in about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. You're going to have, I mean, this is my pound. And literally, it's all dehydrated, but this is going to last for at least, you know, 6 months. Once I vacuum seal this, I'm going to vacuum seal this. Obviously, I just made this yesterday, but it lasts 6 months. All you have to do is just put in some water. That's all. So I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to save space. You're going to be able to have nutritious meals, and whether it be hiking or van life, either one. Um, and it's going to be prepared quickly. So, like I say, you roll into camp, you boil up, some water, you put it in, you let it sit, and while it's sitting, you're setting up camp. Next thing you know, when you're done with camp, so's your dinner. How good is that? Get some chuck round, cut it in a half-inch slice, no salt, brine. Oh, well, thanks for the tip. I'm going to try it. Why not? Beef jerky is a great source of protein if you can do it yourself. Because that's the whole problem is the salt content with store bought because it's preserved. They have to have some kind of preservative or some kind of brine in it so it doesn't go bad. Um, but if you end up dehydrating your own and then vacuum seal it, how great is that? Cook breadcrumbs? No, no. Oh yeah, what you do is you take because here's the thing, when it rehydrates, the ground beef will not rehydrate. You'll have gravel. Honestly, if you don't put in the breadcrumbs. Just plain breadcrumbs. That's it. You get your meat, you put it in a bowl, you put a half a cup of breadcrumbs and then you mash it in together. Then you cook it. So it gets cooked in the pan. Not only that, it absorbs the fat too, but when you that's why you have to pat it down or the breadcrumbs. You have to pat down your um what you call it? Your meat. After it's cooked, you pat it down really, as much as you can. So then when you put it on, it gets dehydrated and it sucks because when the water gets into those breadcrumbs, the breadcrumbs will then expand the meat and it's back to being chewy again. Roll out, cut, dehydrate. Roll out, cut, and dehydrate. Oh, for the beef jerky. Okay, for the beef jerky. Yeah, I'm gonna try beef jerky because I really like beef jerky, but I don't like all the flavorings that they put in it, like hickory smoked and all that kind of stuff, peppered, and I just want beef jerky. That's it. Oh, yeah. No breadcrumb no breadcrumbs for the beef jerky. No, 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 I'm talking about the hamburger meat. That's what you have to do for the hamburger meat. All right, Chris. Hello, everyone from Evansville, Indiana. Hope all is well with you. Yes, everything is going great. It's another week. Um, two things have been busy. I work full time. I go to school and go to college online, and then I do YouTube. So it keeps me pretty busy, honestly. But, yeah, the course is coming well nice. That takes up a lot of the time. That's why you don't see a lot of videos being posted at the moment because it does take time to map them all out and get them all done. So I need the time to do that. But learning the dehydration, hey, this is a set it and forget it. So, that's kind of a good thing. Um, Little tips and tricks and hacks. So I'll probably do a video on that for dehydrating like ground beef and things like that. Because ground beef you can use for everything. You can put it in pastas and spaghetti sauces and, do everything like that. So it's kind of a universal thing, but if you can dehydrate it, you can keep it a lot longer than, a week. What software do you suggest we get familiar with in preparation for the upcoming tech course? Okay, I will be using KineMaster. And the reason why a lot of people are like, well, there's, iMovie and there's this and there's that. Let me tell you, it's a $40 program. It's not going to break your bank. Okay. It's not going to break the bank. And it's an actual course that you can, or it's an actual program that you can grow with. And it's KineMaster, all one word. KineMaster. It's a very simple program, but you can grow with it for that $40. Okay. It will go a long way. Now, yes, you can use iMovie, but it's very limited. A lot of things are very limited. Now, don't spend the, $400 for Adobe Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. Unless you're doing a documentary, you don't need it. So, stick with KineMaster. It's a very simple program to use. Once you master one program, the others will come into play. The others you'll be able to learn because you've learned and mastered one program. And KineMaster will grow with you. So I'm going to show you the basics on how to get started and how to actually start editing. Now you can start learning. YouTube has many tutorials on KineMaster about how to do certain special effects and so on and so forth. KineMaster will be the video editor that I will use. Now, I will also be using Canva for thumbnails and everything like that. And the only reason I'm using Canva, there's others out there like YouTube thumbnail creators for like $40. But again, very limited. Um, Canva, however, is very expensive if you buy the pro program. Thankfully, Canva does have a free program. So you can just use the free program until you get used to it. And if you think that it's worth something, you still, again, learn the basics of one program and you can transfer that into the cheaper programs if you need. So Canva and KineMaster. Those are the two that I will be using in the course. I hope that explains it. Okay. Graham from Australia, from down under. How are you, Graham? Woo! You know, you gotta have it. You gotta have a special heart. Ooh, Rocky Mountain, Hawaii. Wait, Rocky Mountain High. Oh, Lewis is saying hi to Rocky Mountain. See, my glasses stink. I can't even see. Oh my God. Hey V, how are you? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Simply says thank you. That no problem, no problem. Like you said, there's a lot of YouTube tutorials on KineMaster that are there. I'm just going to help you guys get started. I'm going to show you the extreme basics. I'm going to lay it out to you in layman's terms. I'm not going to give you some fancy dancy kind of thing going on because you know me, I ain't fancy like that. But it's a course that you're going to understand. A lot of you are baby boomers who don't know how to use tech, who don't understand it, and who get scared about it. Hey, it's okay. You'll not screw anything up. Trust me, you know, but you got to start. So that's my advice. Okay. Crystal, Crystal's in the house. How are you all doing? So happy to see you guys. It's just nice to have, every Sunday that I get to come on, give you an update of what's going on, in my life and the channel and everything else. I've been blessed to have you guys, just around all the time to say hi and, because it's you guys are who I'm doing this for. Well, also my kids. This is more a legacy video for my kids so they can, unfortunately, they do not live with me. They live with my ex. And so they get to get updated what their mom's doing. So, on all the trips that I'm going to, the next one I'm going to is Lolapolooza. I'll be in Lolapalooza in Abilene, Texas. I have my site. Yay. I have another fellow Cascadian that's coming with me. We're going to share the site together. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, I can't wait to try the popcorn. Oh my god, it's the coolest trick ever, honestly. I couldn't believe that nobody really thought of this. I mean, microwave popcorn is already prepackaged with the right amount of oil, the right amount of salt, the right amount of like imitation butter or whatever. I mean, all you got to do is scrape it, put it in a pan and pop it. I didn't think, but I looked on YouTube. Nobody's ever thought of that. I'm like, look, you don't have to purchase a whole thing in Jiffy Pop at $3 or $4 a thing. You get 3 or 4, you get like 6 bags of microwave popcorn. Just because you got a microwave doesn't mean you can't have microwave popcorn. Woo! And it's good. Kind of like it better than the microwave doing it, kind of doing it in the pan. I think it tastes better, honestly. I'm not going to lie. But you can always add more things. If you want it more buttery, add a little bit more butter in it. If you want to add, some caramel in it, make a caramel corn, okay. Just understand you better have a nonstick pan for that. I didn't want to miss your live, so I set up a. Aw, Stacey, that's so. I'm like, aw. Yes. Didn't want to miss the live. Woohoo! I have too much fun. Too much fun with this stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I get to talk to you guys. Anybody that wants to come on, they are more than welcome. I'm gonna leave the link here. Why wouldn't it let me do? I'm gonna have to learn. That's the link if you want to come up in the basement and come on and chat live with the rest of us. So I'm not the only talking head around here. More than welcome to. I'll see you down there and I'll put you on. How's that? Yes, Lollapalooza. Oh, you're gonna be there too. Great. Yeah, I'm on E79. E79. I didn't get the wagon wheel, but I'll be there. Ah, there's my Cascadian buddy. That's actually yes. Tanae is my other Cascadian buddy. That's going to be on my site. So the two of us are going to be at Lollapalooza. I'm getting my tech support from Ivy, my 4-year-old granddaughter. Yeah. She takes a great delight in making me feel like a dinosaur. We'll see if you take the course. It's free. I mean, honestly, you won't be a dinosaur. You'll know what's going on. I know your feeling though. Today's like, I can't wait for Lollapalooza. I'm gonna have too much damn fun. Honestly. You are my guru. Yeah, I did a couple shakedown, or I did a shakedown with Tanae. She's a newly acquired van life, and yeah, so we're doing shakedowns for her. I was just about to ask if you were going to Lollapalooza in Abilene. Have you been there before? If so, will you talk a little bit about it? Well, I've never been. Um, Glorious Life, Carol from Glorious Life on Wheels. She has gone, and I have seen a couple videos. I think Bunny Plays Here also has gone last year, and it seems like a really nice group of people. And it seemed they have a wagon wheel that a lot of them stay at, and that's the main event or the main area. And they have a kind of cabin, so a lot of things, if it's raining, it can be, activities can be planned inside. But usually what happens, the overflow then becomes the rest of the state park, which I'm at. And It seems like a really nice time. People, it's van life. People are very nice and, respectful. They actually have like a bike parade. So if you have an e-bike or whatever, you deck it out and they go around the campgrounds and stuff, and they have a potluck, and they just have a get together and crafts and things like that. So I think, it'll be a really nice little time. So yeah, it's Lollapalooza in Abilene, Texas. I don't know if there are any spots left. When I checked last, I think there are only 3 sites and the rest are like 8 tent camping sites. Oh, so you're Crystal's 73. I'm 79, so I'm right down the road from you. Better say hi. I'm like the first one on the left. When you come in, I'm going to be the first one on the left. They said they usually sell out the whole park. Yeah. So everyone there is probably going to be to Lollapalooza. So although your car is parked there, you just walk over to the, wagon wheel and enjoy the festivities with everybody else, you know. So kind of looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a blast. I mean, and it's, I will hunt you down. I'm going to hunt you down. Yeah, I think I'm on 79. Like I said, I'm the first one because I needed to have a north facing clearing. So I wanted to be north facing so I could put up the Starlink. Yeah, got to have my internet, got to do YouTube, got to do everything else. I'm going to put up my Starlink and, have access to internet while I'm camping, which is a good thing. I heard everyone likes to trade their YouTube stickers. So I have some made. Woohoo. I'm actually going to do that too because I never thought about that, but um, cuz my logo right here, I just made this logo cuz the other one looked like crap. So this is the new logo right up here. And and if you look really close, Zeus is up there like looking out the window. It's pretty cute. So I think I'm going to get those made. I think that's a really good idea because a lot of people might be asking for my sticker. Okay. So it would be kind of an honor in a way, I think, because I'm just me. I'm really nobody, but I have fun. That's why I think everybody likes me. I have fun. Since the park sounds like it's full, does anyone know of a place to sleep? So I could stay there and come during the day. Well, I mean, you can always do the tent site. I mean, you just won't have electric and water, but you can come to any one of our sites, and we'll give you water, no problem. Or you need to charge something on the electrical, I'm sure, no problem. I mean, that's not a big deal. Just rent out one of the tent sites. I think it's $12 or something like that a night. It's really cheap. Last time I checked, there were like eight tent sites and 2 or 3 electrical water sites. Like I'm on electrical and water. You just come by me. No problem. The logo looks great. Thanks. Yeah, I decided I had to change it. It just looked too amateurish, so I changed it. Yes, make some stickers. Oh, you want a chain? Woo! Yes, I'll get I'm gonna start, getting I never really thought about making stickers, but then I thought about it. I said, everybody has like their stickers and stuff, whether they have them in a book or, stick them onto their van or something. I said, I got to start doing that. So yeah, I'm going to make them. Thanks, Stacy. Yeah, I'm going to definitely do it. I think we're 83. Are we 83? I don't think so. Maybe we are. I'm sure when we get closer, I'll let everyone know where I'm at. It's still August. It's not till the end of October. So if you're interested in seeing whatever sites are left or anything like, just go to the Texas State Park website and look for Abilene, Texas, because it's at a Texas State Park. That's where they're holding Lollapalooza. And then you can reserve a site right from there. If they're not huge. Yes. Not sure, but I think they said yes, that each site is good for 2 cars. Each site is good for 2 cars. So, um, because usually what they have is the big rig and then they have another site for like the sidecar. But usually each site's good for 2 parking spaces. So even if you get a tent site, you still have to have 2 car sites per tent. So even though the only difference between the tent one and the other ones are you don't have electric and water at the site. We have 2 vans. Yeah, we stayed at Huntsville State Park. We had 2 vans and we had no issues. Tanae and I. You can get a day pass if you have to stay outside the park. But I'm sure a lot of the van lifers are single. So, I mean, I'm sure they would double up and share. I've got Tanae already, so I can't double up with anybody. I've already doubled up. But I'm sure there's a lot of single people out there that are, can double up. I'm sure when it gets closer, they'll probably have something out. Yes, Carol is going. Um, she will be going. I know Bo Bang for Your Bucks is going. Tim, he's going as well. For sure. I'm going. Crystal's going. You're going. Everybody, it's a lot of fun. It's just, getting together with other van lifers are just, it doesn't matter. It's just a lot of fun being able to, each site has the table and the campfire. Although I don't know if they have a ban yet or not, a fire ban or not, because we haven't had that much rain here. Well, at least in Houston, we haven't. But we'll see. Crystal said she can share. Simply see, get in touch with Crystal. It's in Abilene, Texas. For me, it's a 5-hour drive. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, oh, 5 hours, not 17. Woohoo. Or not 30. Woohoo. I'm all set for that. I was so happy. I'm 61. So if you don't mind sharing with a grandma, oh, please. Well, Crystal, do you mind pets or no pets? Good to check the info as some may be happy to share. Yep. There you go. See? At least you guys get connected, right? Whoop, whoop. We're all grandmas. I ain't gonna lie. Shoot. Well, I'm not a grandma yet. I'm holding my breath on that one. My son just turned 19 and my daughter's gonna turn 14. So I'm like, I think I got a few more years. Today, I'm a grandma too. You know what? I think, we're all, it don't matter if you're a grandma, if you're 25 or a newbie this lifestyle is so accepting. So I don't foresee it being any issue age-wise. Come on. Love animals. I just don't have any in case someone wants to where there is no pets. Not a grandma here. All right. Hey, Lewis, how are ya? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Not a grandma, you sure? I'm just kidding. Oh my God. I get to have so much fun, you know. But yes, all are welcome indeedy. Crystal saying hi. I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma too. I don't travel with my pets, but I do love animals. I'm just part time, 57. Hey, I'm 55. I'm part time too. We all accepting as we are, which is awesome. I'm just thinking it's just, people in this lifestyle help each other out and everything for the most part. There are going to be some bad apples and we just deal with them, but, we just walk away. But the rest of us, we all it's our time to have our community. It's our time to bond with each other, to go over things, to help each other out, to give tips and tricks. I mean, it's always the way that it's going to be. And that's what I love about this lifestyle. Not a grandpa either. Aw. Today's I travel with two small, which are good puppers. They're good puppers. I got my puppers that have not left me alone since I'm on this live. I mean, literally have been at my feet. I've got my mom's dog, Lucky. I think he's finally realizing that mom isn't coming back. And he's literally attached to my feet. And of course, I have Zeus. He's like, "What's up, mom? What's up? When we going? Come on, let's go." Or if you all want to, email me and I'll get you both in contact with each other. You can send me the emails. Everyone knows it. Lisa at outdoor-travels.com. So you guys can just go ahead and email me. I don't mind. That's my YouTube email. So if you want to email me your information, both of you, and then I can get you guys in contact. How's that? Okay. I don't want you to leave it on the chat because that goes to everybody. Okay. But mine's public out there. So go ahead and use mine and I'll get you two to talk. Okay. How's that? I know I'm crazy. You guys love me for it, right? I'm a grandma. I'll be out in the road with my little doggy. I can't wait until January and in Quartzsite, my first real camping in the minivan. Hey, we'll be there. I'll be there. Absolutely, I'll be there for 2 weeks during the RTR. I'll have the RTR and then I think it ends the first day of the big tent. So I'll have the RTR and then 1 week with the big tent and then I'll go home probably. Maybe. I don't know. That's one thing of being a digital nomad that I love. I can work from anywhere as long as I have internet. So, might stay a month. That'd be nice. Let's see what we got. What is my day job? I am a senior administrative assistant in a computer corporation, believe it or not. I work 8 to whenever my job is done and, then I have the time for myself wherever I'm at. So, which is a good deal. So, our company since COVID has gone work from home. In other words, work is wherever you have an internet connection. And as long as I do my work, everything is good. So I don't do anything but work during my office hours. But then when it's 5 o'clock or whenever my job is done, the time is mine. I can do whatever I'd like. So, which is, a benefit for me. So I'm basically a secretary, but I am a secretary for about uh, five, five VPs in the company. So keeps me busy. I have 2 dogs at my feet, not mine, but daughters, but it's like Schnauzer and a Chihuahua. I got a Chihuahua and a black lab. And the black lab is my mother's, and he's oh my gosh. He is not a van life dog. I am trying desperately to train him to be a van life dog. Um, but he's a runner. So until he is calmed down and he understands van life, I can't bring him with me. He's not social, things like that. So we're working on it. But as of right now, he will not be coming to Lollapalooza. I'll be there too. I went to email a few weeks ago. Use the contact on your website. Yes, it did, but it sent it to me as a chat, which was kind of weird. So I've gone ahead and updated that. So it should be an email and not a chat. I don't know why that was. That was kind of freaky. But I already fixed that because you had told me that. Um, but you can also use Gmail, or whatever. Or yeah, I think you're in Yahoo. Just email me directly and it'll go to my regular email box I have set up. If you do it through the website, for some reason the website went to a chat. So there you go. I fixed it. Today's I work remotely too, which is great. I mean, ever since COVID, I mean, not that COVID's a good thing, but I'm kind of glad it happened because it showed people that yes, we still can do work at home and be, productive. And my life work balance is like phenomenal compared to what it was pre-COVID. And I'm just loving life now. Retired as a locomotive engineer in 20. Ooh, wow, Lewis, great. I'm crossing my fingers that, I'm 59 and a half that I can pull the plug. It's 60. I want to do the Appalachian Trail. I want to be on the trail on my 60th birthday. So, that's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. No need for a lagoon desk in there. But you know what? I mean, if you're gonna do videos and things like that, it's good to have. I mean, hey, I have mine that I pop up from my cabinet, and I use that for editing as well as eating as well as cooking. So I mean, I love my table. Love having my table. Yes, Zeus will be coming with me. Yes, my sister will take care of Lucky during that weekend, which is great. Now worked nearly his line Southern Pacific Railroads as a welder. See, small world. Look at that. Mine too. Work-life balance is great now. I mean, pre-COVID, I had to show up at a desk Monday through Friday, the whole 9 yards, and I could do just as much work at home, but as well as, at lunchtime I can put a load of laundry in, or whatever. I can make lunch at home instead of eating out. Saves money right there. And so I totally like the whole work from home. Work as long as you have internet. And now with Starlink, I'm like, hey, yeah. People are like, oh, well, it's slowing down and da da. You know what? Am I on? I'm good. Can I do my conference calls and can I do my work? Yes. Okay. I'm golden. Golden. What month is your birthday? You are inspiring. Will you make a video showing how you are breaking down Breaking down the goal into manageable parts. The goal of what? The goal of retiring? My birthday is in April. Whoop whoop, April 11th. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm an Aries. I'm fire, whatever. And thank you. Thank you for the compliment. It just I like to do what I need to do. I'm a down to earth kind of person that's no thrills, no frills kind of girl. You don't see makeup and all this kind of crap going on because honestly that isn't me. I don't yeah, sure, maybe if I want to dress up be nice, but for the most part this is what you get. I am who I am. I'm okay with that. The goal for your hike. How I'm breaking it down for the management of the AT? Yeah. I'm 185 pounds and, put on a 15 to 20-pound pack. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard on the knees, the joints, everything else. You're going to have to start conditioning yourself. So you have to start doing small hikes, things like that. Work up, um, do small hikes at the beginning, then start doing a one overnighter, and then start doing a two overnighter, and then start, like the Lone Star Trail here in Texas is 102 miles. It's a 5-day hike. It's perfect, but there's other small little trails around that you can start and just work your way up to what you need to be. Because if you just hit the AT with no preparation and just some gear on your back, uh, you're going to fail. You're setting yourself up for failure. So yes, I could do a video on that. Absolutely. I'll be doing some hiking videos of why I chose the gear I chose. I am going partially ultralight, but I am going to do, some luxury items. Like I'm going to bring my shower toga, which you all know about. I'm going to bring my scrub a wash bag for my socks and my underwear because quite frankly, it's going to wash better than my hands, and cold water. I don't want, you got to keep those things clean. Your socks, definitely. If you're hiking, your socks should be changed at least once a day because you can't hike 10, 12 miles in socks that are stinky and sweaty because you're just asking for trouble. Keep your feet good. The rest of you'll be fine. Heck yes. Get together on the AT for the birthday. Yes, I'm going to do the AT, I swear. That's my goal. I got 5 years to do it. And on my 60th birthday, I want to have my birthday on trail. It's in April, so it's perfect timing. I mean, if I leave Springer, I'm thinking probably either the last week of February or the first week of March. I want to leave because I am a warm-blooded person. So I don't like the heat. The cold I can deal with. I can deal with the cold, but I can't. The heat just bothers me, and I don't want to be hiking up to to Mount Katahdin with freaking sweating like bullets just trying to get up the mountain. No, and that's a steep climb up there, and no, I don't want to even think about doing Katahdin in the summer. Because in August it is just unbearable in Katahdin right now. I mean, I feel sorry for the hikers that are up there right now. Ooh. But yeah, I will be doing the AT. Hopefully on my 60th birthday. But I'm going to do it. Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I made it. Hey, Judith, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What are some of your favorite hiking shoes? Well, the trail runners I got are the Ultra Peak, the Ultra trail runners. I haven't broken them in yet. I'm still working on that one. But I do have the trail runners. And I got to try out which different shoe. This is why I'm going to take 5 years to do it So are these shoes worth it? No. They hurt or this hurts or that hurts. I have my Injin G socks. I have my darn tough socks. How is this all going to work? So yeah, I have all that stuff. So it's just getting out there and start conditioning my body and mental space to do 2,100 miles. Well, thanks, Lois. Thanks for coming. Thank you. I use a spin mop bucket. Yes, it does. And actually, it's better than, some of the one that I have 3 ways to wash clothes that I'm going to be doing in tomorrow's video. I have the scrubber wash pack, which is also good for hiking. You know, that's one of the things I will be bringing. But I do have the Moyu, which is a Asian inspired one. And then I had the laundry alternative drop, which is a washing machine and an awesome spin dryer in one. And that laundry alternative one, I swear, is my like go-to if I'm out for 2 weeks. Because all I do is I bring my hiking clothes because my hiking clothes are all synthetic and they dry very easily. With the laundry alternative sprinter, man, that thing like sucks the water out. Like literally, my clothes are dry in about an hour. And I totally love that one. The Moyu does have kind of a spinner on it. It's not the world's greatest. I think you're better off just wringing your clothes, but then again, it's mostly for intimates and maybe a t-shirt and shorts. But again, it's the very lightweight synthetic hiker clothes that I usually pack. I miss Nettie. But that video will be coming out tomorrow. I'm thinking about 9 or 10, somewhere around there. Woo! So that's the sneak peek for tomorrow's video. Anyways, all right. It has been, geez, how long has it been? I know it's been over 30 minutes, that's for sure. I think I'm going to call it a night. It says, you seem like very experienced camper. How long have you been doing this? Most of my life. My family was huge into camping, and we've always done camping. Um, Mostly in tents, pop-ups, RVs, but I had a tiny house. I lived in there for 3 years full time, and now I moved to the cargo van. And absolutely, I had a Honda Element that I converted out, but that was too small. So then I chose the ProMaster City, and it's the perfect van for me. So I pretty much been doing this most of my life, most of, since childhood. Camping has been a big, huge thing in our family. Good to see Miss Nettie. Saying hi back. But I think I'm going to call it a night because I think that is about what's happening. So this week, again, continuing on the Editing 101 for Non-Techies course. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go ahead and watch the beginning of this. Oh, please like the video for me or, the live here. That would be awesome. It helps my algorithms out, whatever. I appreciate that. And I'm going to let y'all go for this week. I've got a little bit of more filming, and then I can edit it and get the video ready to come out for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate y'all spending your time with me. I'm here every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. And we've talked about hiking. We've talked about dehydrating food. Whoop, whoop. We talked about editing 101. We've talked about, Lolapolooza, everything else. I really, really enjoy you. Yep, please hit the like button for me. Thanks for hosting. No problem. Thank you so much. So much for seeing me. Good night, everyone. I do appreciate you. And as always, stop dreaming it. Start living it. Bye, everyone.